Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to get out there in those raised bed gardens and get after those beets that we showed you the other day. These were left behind when we picked our other beets, so we're going to go out there and finish cleaning up. Alright guys, like I said, we've got an extra box of beets out here that we need to get out here and pull. Now we've already harvested another box of beets right next to it and replanted those. I think we showed you that the other day. But we got to get these beets done and get them in the house and get them pickled. So instead of sitting here gabbing, we'll just go on with that footage. Alright guys, we've got to get out here and get after these beets. But part of the reason we need to get after them is because this beautiful sunny sky turning darker and darker. So we'll get on these beets real quick and show you what we got. All right guys, Tina has said it is time for these beets to come out. So we're gonna go ahead and start pulling on these beets. She loves to harvest stuff. Yeah, I like to plant it, so a lot of times that's what you'll see. I'll be stuck planting and she'll be stuck pulling, so she enjoys it. But wanted to show you too, in the bed right next to him is we've replanted beets, and I showed you some of the other stuff that had come up the other day, but to give you a quick look, these beets here are up. So without further ado, I'm going to switch positions and Tina is going to do what she enjoys doing, which is harvesting food. She's going to start with the big one first. That's a no joke. But this is going to be kind of a snatch and grab since we're racing the rain here, but we'll try to get in close, show you some of these beets as they come out. It's in a real big box, and taking out one box doesn't take very long, but they're good beets and we enjoy doing it. Now this bed here for a root crop has been amended pretty heavily with phosphorus. All root crops love phosphorus. So one thing we'll want to do is we've got these broccoli growing over here, and a lot of them have more than one plant, and we're going to be pushing them into the frost. If you didn't know, phosphorus when it comes to brassicas also acts as a natural antifreeze. So the broccoli that we take off of these, because we need to thin these, we'll transplant over into this bed that's been heavily amended with phosphorus, and then towards fall, as the heads are maturing and the plants are getting bigger, they'll pick up that phosphorus, and when we get to the frost, they'll have some natural resistance to freezing and frost damage. So that's one good way that you can cycle your plants or cycle your gardens, is keep an eye on what you're planting and what you have growing, and what that soil's been amended with, and what you can use that for. Because these plants here, they've picked up a lot of the phosphorus. The broccoli will pick up a lot of the phosphorus, and then that'll set the soil in this bed about back to normal. So we'll be able to get back into this bed, and this spring we'll just count it as not overloaded on anything, and we'll amend it again in the spring. And it'll just be we'll amend it as though it were a brand new bed. So, but for right now, we need to bleed this phosphorus off of it, and that beets did a good job of it, I'm sure, and the broccoli will finish the job, and then we'll be ready to go again in the spring. Yeah, these are Tina's beets. She enjoys. She keeps them moist and watered up, and she likes to grow them big. You eat beets till you turn purple? Yep. Oh, but a lot of these will probably end up as canned as pickled beets. We have a pickled beet video. We put that out probably a week or so ago. If you haven't seen that, we hope you will. But I don't think there's anything Tina enjoys more than pulling food out of the ground. You can't eat any better than that, that's true. And she always makes short work of it. Nobody is rushing her. We haven't told her to try to save time on the video or anything. This is the rate she pulls things at. That's the rate she does everything at. So she stays busy, and harvest time is probably one of her favorite times of the year. We got some weeds in this bed, and what she's doing is she's just kind of bypassing them. The weeds will they'll be my problem. I got to amend this bed and get it ready, so that'll be my donation to the project. We'll get the weeds out and we'll get the bed amended. Then you'll probably see me, I don't know how long this rain's gonna last. We may be back in this bed yet tomorrow, so we don't usually waste a lot of time. We hate for good ground to stand idle and not be growing something. What are we up to here? Got 2 baskets?
Yeah, I brought 3.
You brought 3 baskets out? Uh-oh. Well, let's see. You got about a little over half the bed. You may have to stack them on top. Yeah, I hate that grass got in this bed. We'll be forever chasing it back out of here. Yeah, one thing about it, what Tina was just saying, I don't know if you caught it on the microphone, but being a root crop, these grasses here have such big root systems that if you try to get in here and pull the weeds, then they just pull up beets with them. So you're better off to just let the beets compete with the weeds, and they do a real good job of it, obviously. But if you do happen to have weeds in there, just go ahead and let the beets run with them, because the ground is set up to favor the beet. It has all the conditions it needs, and the weed is just doing its best, so shouldn't be too bad. How are they looking? Not too bad. This bed here was a couple weeks behind the other bed, and we didn't get to it, so now it's probably had about an extra week or 2 on it that the other bed didn't. So be a little bit better harvest off of here. Though the other bed didn't have quite as many weeds. They were right here, this bed that you see the new beets replanted in. But one thing we never have trouble giving away are Tina's pickled beets. And like everybody loves them, so we eat them until we're purple, and then you can probably tell our family members by they're purple, or about anybody from this county. So what did you say? Everybody has purple teeth. Well, if they've been by Bumblebee Junction, you probably know it. How are they doing on this end? This end of the bed, they were smaller last year. Yeah. I think it has to do with the fact they get nutrients. They got good nutrients from the soil, but this end of the bed is also a little shaded. And while we've recommended some other things that grow well in the shade, cucumbers, things like that, beets tend to put on smaller beets when you shade them. So these beet tops, I want to show you guys these. Let me get down in here. These beet tops are awful tore up. They've been in here a good while. I know we're going to get the question of, do we eat the beet tops? Not when they're like this. So they won't go. What'd you say? The chickens, well, that's right. That's one thing that nothing goes to waste around here. So we'll get the beets trimmed up, and then the tops will go to the chickens and the bottoms will go to the human peoples. We're starting to get a sprinkled rain, so I'm gonna probably just leave off the end of this box here. We'll see if this passes, and then I hate to get we just got this camera, so hate to get the new camera wet. But say goodbye to everybody, T, and then we'll all right, we're gonna make sure that everything's all right, and then we'll bring you back when we get ready to trim beets. Okay guys, there's come a light rain, so we've had to abandon the beet patch. But we brought the beets up here on the front porch where, as you'll see, a lot of our other produce ends up too. So we'll get these beets sorted out and get the tops cut off of them, and I'll bring you back and show you that. Alright guys, we're going to jump back in here. We're getting the last of these beets trimmed up. We're up here on the porch, and got a good bunch of them going. We got a basket there of tops for the chickens. Say hi to everybody, T. But we're getting the rest of them cut up, and we'll get these processed and turned into pickled beets. You like pickled beets, don't you, T? Yep. Hey. Just kind of show everybody what you're doing.
And the giant one.
The giant one? Let's see the giant one. That's a huge beet. I think you've been waiting to cut the top off that one. Yep. Yeah, the chickens will enjoy that little snack. Right. Alright guys, that's about what we got some more in there, but that's pretty close to what we're gonna take as our final haul for the beets out of the box. That should can us up quite a few. Not the hugest haul I've ever seen, but not bad either. You about done there?
3 more.
Pretty much. 3 more? Alright guys, well that's gonna about wrap it up. We'll take one last look at the last beet. Last beet. Alright. Wave goodbye to everybody, T, and we'll get out of here. Okay guys, that's gonna about wrap it up for the video for today. We hope you enjoyed it. We had a great time pulling out the beets real quick and talking to y'all and having y'all come visit us here at the channel. If you liked the video, we hope you'll hit that thumbs up button and leave us a comment down below. You know, we always enjoy your comments. We read all the comments, and we like watching you guys. There's a lot of great conversations go on down there, so we read along and we learn from you guys, same as you learn from us. So if you like the content here on the channel, we hope you'll go on and subscribe. There's a subscribe button down below, and next to it is a bell. If you'll ring that bell, that'll send you notifications whenever we release new videos. But we've had a great time today. It's we got a lot of footage, so we'll just kind of keep this short. But we'll see you guys in the next one.